Alright everybody, and welcome back to Secret of Evermore. When last we left off, we went to Ebon Keep. We talked to the queen there, who was apparently the non-evil twin. They did a little thing last time where you met the evil twin first, and then you met the non-evil twin. So we're gonna go do her dirty work and take care of the evil twin back in Ivor Tower. And we went and fought a dragon, and fought another dragon, and my mind is completely blocked out the Dark Forest because it's awful and brings back bad memories of going through the Dark Forest. Anyway, so we found Tinker's brother, who looks just like him. Just very slight variation on the palette there. He's got some kind of grayscale going on, apparently. Most unfortunate for him. We fought his dragon, Sterling, and they took us back to the halls of Pee-Pee Poo-Poo back here in Ivor Tower. So we're ready to infiltrate the castle and take on the evil Queen Bluegarden. Let's get on with it. So this place I think is easy enough to navigate if I recall correctly, which there's at least a 50% chance that I don't. I think we already talked to this guy. I'm wasting my time going over here. I already know it. I'm just gonna do it anyway because I already started, and now I'm committed, so now we have to do it. Okay, yeah, we've already been over here. I don't need to talk to him. He is not worth our time. Alright, and I think we're back where we need to be. Go ahead and get a little healing. So we'll be ready to face whatever comes. Now, I wouldn't imagine Bluegarden herself would put up much of a fight, but you never know. She might surprise you. She might not be too happy to see us now that we've infiltrated the castle. Smelling like poop. And I think this is the right way to go to Ye Throne Room. It is not the correct way to go. Okay, I'm going completely the wrong direction here. We need to head towards the throne room to confront her, I guess. I probably should have some kind of plan going into this, but that would take far too much work, and we're not going to bother with that. Probably should level up these weapons at some point, but I don't know if I'm going to have a good opportunity to do so. I didn't level them up off camera because, well, we left off right where we are, basically. Not really a great time to go leveling stuff up. Oh, she's not here. Well, I guess we have to look around the castle now. Well, that was incredibly easy. I'll get you, you little pest, and that mangy cur, too! Okay. Bring it on! Oh, that's... okay. Well, it just appeared out of nowhere. What do we got here? We got 33 crushes left. I kind of want to hold on to these if we can. Old Nick, and... who's this dude? Mephisto. Well, I can tell you one of those sounds a bit more intimidating than the other. So we have the... I guess he's supposed to be like marionettes. Oh, okay. Well, just steal all the glory, why don't you? I guess that makes Higgins a glory hound. I'm just gonna give you a moment to really drink that in. Savor the pun juice, if you will. Really think on that one. Anyway, so we got Mephisto left, so I guess I'm kind of waiting around for my dog to do all the heavy lifting around here, because he seems to be better at it these days. But with me and my unupgraded Night Basher. So if it's called the Night Basher, does that mean it bashes the knights, or do knights use it to do the bashing? I need this Secret of Evermore lore question answered for me. Please explain. Please leave a comment down below and explain to me the name of the Night Basher. I won't read it. No, there's more of them now. What do we got here? We have another Mephisto and another Old Nick. Well, this is a great boss fight. A lot of creativity. I mean, I guess a marionette named Old Nick is pretty creative. If it's a reference to something, I don't get it. But I don't get a lot of things. Oh, there's a thing back there. I don't know if you can see. Ow. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a set of eyes back behind the bookshelf. That looks like it could be bad later. keep ourselves healed up here. Let old doggo do his thing. Hopefully, maybe one day. Go get him. Alright. Oh, it's Mongola. That was kind of foreshadowed earlier, but also kind of not, because, I mean, we saw Mongola in the Freak Show, but, like, there's no real reason why he's here, I don't guess. Is he working for the Butler Man? Is he working for Blue Garden? Is he just kind of here? I don't know. And I never will know, because I don't think it ever mentions why Mongola's actually here. He just is. Accept it and move on with your life. Actually, I think we want to, if we can, get rid of some of these puppets, because I believe one of them can heal Mongola up, and we don't want that. Yeah, Mephisto heals Mongola. Just what I was talking about. Thanks for the demonstration. Could have lived without it, but thanks for the demonstration. One good crush got rid of him, though. And now we can just focus all of our crush energy on Mongola himself. I kind of wish you hadn't killed old Nick, because now he's just going to spawn another one. Wait, was that old Nick? Old Nick's the demon? What? The demon-looking one is old Nick? What? Okay, whatever. I don't question things anymore. Keep ourselves healed so we don't get murdered. Hopefully the dog won't go off murdering the little mannequin dudes before I get the opportunity to do what I want to do. Which is crush the shit out. Oh, nope. I got excited when we leveled up, but no, we're not done yet. Get rid of Mongola again. I wish I could just target Mongola and Mephisto, but it's not cycling to that, it don't seem. What? I don't need no hyper-powered puppet. Get out of here with that shit. The good news is we should be able to get more reagents to cast Crush here relatively soon. And like everything else in this game, it explodes. Yeah, check out my Night Basher, it's pretty cool. I don't believe it! You've dispatched Mongola! Come closer, that I may give you your just reward. Take this, little man, for what you've done! Oof! Oh, I meant to do that. Oh. Look, Higgins, a gear. I'm beginning to think that queen was no lady. Here, lad, take this for your troubles. You received 10,000 gold coins, and your money woes are over. Follow me. I think Her Majesty has damaged the Foundation. Then we should probably leave. So is this king? This isn't the same guy who thought he was the king in town. I think this is actually the real king for reals. So Ivor Tower is collapsing down around us, and I don't think we can actually come back here anymore. We might be able to, but I don't think so. Whew, that was close. I mean, you're not outside yet. And yeah, the rocks fell down behind us, and we're stuck here. Or rather, we're locked out of there, we can't go back. They've gone! Everybody's gone! They must have all gone back to Ebon Keep. All alone here. Gotta go! Gotta go! Ah! Okay. So the king magically knows that all the NPCs in town have depopped. So I guess we don't need to bother going and examining what's going on in the town itself, because we've already been told. This place looks like a fine wreck. Now we can just head back across the little maze in the center area and head on back to Ebon Keep that way without having to go all the way through the dark forest again. I kind of wonder if anyone's ever played this game and like just forgot about that and went all the way back to the dark forest, just, you know, because that's what you remember, right? Sometimes you do that. your mind doesn't update information, so you end up putting your keys in your freezer, you know? Fun stuff. I don't know what I'm on about. They bleed! Okay, moving on. I think we're not gonna be able to get around this way. It's probably gonna, like, terminate before we actually get across to the other drawbridge. But a man can dream. Come on, come on. Get out of my way, please. God damn it. Oh, so close. So close. I thought I was gonna be able to outsmart the maze and just walk around the long way. Turns out there's nothing there. They put that there specifically to waste your time. Alright, I deserve it, trying to skip the maze. We gotta go through the maze. To be fair, this is not really that much of a maze, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it is literally a maze, so it counts as a maze, but it's pretty simple. You can just walk around the edge here. I guess you could go walk around the edge here. Don't listen to me. What are you watching this for? This ain't no guide. Look up a guide if you want a guide. This is the bumbling of some old dude. Alright, we're back here in Iva Tower. Let's go update Queen Not Blue Garden. I don't remember her actual names, like Cecilia or some shit. Camellia or something. I don't know. It started with a C, that's all I remember. And we just hop on over here, and we should get this little tower area. Yep. Just like a perfect mirror of the other castle. And we'll go see how she's doing now that we've done her dirty work for her. It turns out she was the evil twin all along. There you are. Oh, you brave little boy! Thanks to you, the kingdom is once again filled with happiness and hope. Cool. I thought she had more to say than that. Well, I guess we can go talk to Tinker then. The only person around here who seems to have any idea what's going on. Tinker! We murdered the other queen. Tinker! Tinker, where the fuck did he go? Hi, Caleb! Hi! That's some contraption you've got there. This invention of mine has allowed me to see the lands beyond our kingdom. It's quite exciting. We've seen a lot of this world too, but we're really interested in going to that space station. Then we can find our way home. Ah, yes! I think that I have a solution for you. Now that I've mastered flight with my Windwalker, I'm ready for bigger challenges. I think that I can send you into space. But there are some things I need first, naturally. Not long ago, a volcano erupted on the plateau to the north. I know, we were there. Then you must have seen the machine at the core of the volcano. I saw pieces of it on the ground surrounding the volcano when I flew by. There are two pieces that I need for my new invention. They are a valve wheel and a round pressure goggy. This is what I'm going to choose to call it. That sounds reasonable. We'll need an energy source too. When the statue in the city to the east exploded, there were two jewels that acted as a catalyst. That's right, the diamond eyes of the dog statue. Well then, you know exactly what I'm after. If you can bring me those items, I'll be able to complete my new invention and send you into space. You can take my Windwalker on your journey. Cool! It can land wherever there's these special fire pits. Pew! And now we see the purpose of those fire pits we've seen all over the world. Just look for the light. Visit me in my lab when you have all the items. I'll use them to complete my invention and send you to that place in space. Alright, now there are multiple ways we can soft lock the game at this point. So we're going to take it one piece at a time. Or very slowly. Hop on under yonder plane here, and we've now unlocked fast travel. We can now travel pretty much anywhere in the world in our cool little plane, and I love and adore prefer this overworld map. I really do. This is another thing that kind of got taken from Secret of Mana, which had a very, very similar overworld. Link to the Past had an overworld kind of like this as well. Really cool stuff. And what I love about this is you can go around and you can really look at pretty much everywhere in the world that we've been so far. And they did a pretty good job of like putting in all the details of the places that you've been, right? So over here we got Ivor Tower, and you can see where that crosses over into Yonda Chessboard. There's the waterfall right in front of the Dark Forest. They even got the bridge there, and that little area that it leads to. There's a little dirt area where we were at before that leads into Ebon Keep over here. And you also have the little marshlands up here with the 3 towers where we encountered Sterling. I don't really recall traveling that far, but okay, we'll deal with it. So we need to go to other places in the world. We're basically going to be revisiting the past areas that we've been to. And over here we have Caveman Land, as they call it, Prehistoria. You got the volcano itself. You got the little marsh over here where we encountered Salabog. All very nifty stuff. There's the Bug Muck with the big bug right there playing for everybody to see. That little bug skeleton. The little village over here. And we're also got Antiqua, right down the waterfall. We're falling down that waterfall. That leads us all the way down over here. And we traveled this really long, implausible distance down to the shore where you have, I don't remember what the name of this place is, but the little pirate village. And then, of course, you got the long, winding desert leading all the way over to Nobilia, rather. Really cool stuff. I love the little overworld map. Anyway, I've been talking about the map for a little bit too long. Let's go hop on back to Fire Eyes Village and see what they've been up to all this time. And our plane makes a perfect landing in a straight line, which is not remotely how planes work, but okay, whatever. Let's not get too hung up on the details. Dogberg here has changed back into his bestial form. And we are now way overpowered for where we're at, which is really, really cool. You get to come through here and wreak havoc. You can just do it. You don't even have to charge up your attack. Just like a regular attack's enough to take out these plants now. You're a regular weed whacker now. It's perfect. Come on, Higgins. Let's go talk to Fire Eyes. I was going to do that anyway, but thanks for telling me. And there's more ash, of course. Hi, Caleb. You look like you've been through a lot. That's for sure. Strongheart told me that he saw you riding back on the back of a giant bird. Actually, it's a flying machine, and I have no idea how he saw me on top of it, but whatever. My friend Tinker Tinderbox made it. You know of other people in this world? Yeah. And 2 of them are from Podunk, Horace and Camellia. Interesting. I know them. They were part of the experiment. The only one that's not accounted for is my grandfather. I wonder where he could be. I wonder indeed. I think he might be in some sort of strange space station. And Tinker's gonna help me and Higgins get there. That might be our only way to get back to Podunk. Now, we're on a mission to find items that Tinker needs in order to send us into space. 2 of the items, parts of a big machine that were in the heart of the volcano. When the volcano blew, most of the debris landed on the slope and in the bug muck. Those places would be good places for you to search. Thanks for the advice. By the way, when you were in that experiment, was anybody else there besides you, Horace, and Camellia, and your grandfather? Because someone is causing a lot of trouble around here. And that person might have had something to do with the experiment. That's an interesting theory. But no one else was there. No one except for the butler. But he was just a robot, programmed to clean the house and serve guests. Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of this when we get to the space station. Good luck. Let me know when you find a passage back to Podunk. I missed the place. Alright, since we're the only one that can be proactive around here, Let's go. I think we can visit Strongheart again, and he gives us a new item, so we're gonna do that right quick. Go see how he's doing. I think he also has an alchemy formula for us as well, but I could be mistaken. Let's hop on over here. Back in the first screen of the actual real game, when you get control of the character. I'm not gonna count the little bazooka tutorial thing. Strongheart, my man, how you doing? Caleb, what a pleasant surprise. I heard about your adventures in the volcano. Good job. I took another trip into the bug muck after the volcano blew because I have suicidal tendencies. Some of the debris from the volcano landed there. While I was there, I got the ingredients for a new formula. It will cure you from your ills and recover some of your health. I call it the Miracle Cure. The formula requires 2 parts root and 1 part vinegar. How exciting. I guess we can get rid of the old-fashioned cure spell that I've never used. Bing! And look, it's like cure, but it's a bigger vial, so you know it's betterer. Would you like to purchase some stuff? We can get vinegar. We don't have any money. We don't have any talons anyway. Got some wax, some other shit, some stuff. And I guess we can go ahead and record our progress. Save over that godforsaken dark forest save. See you later. Alright, oh, no, I'm not done. If you talk to him as the dog, which I believe I already tried in an earlier video. Hi Higgins, here's a gift for you. I found it in the bug muck. It looks like a pretty good collar. You should give it a try. You got Spot's collar, which is the best collar in the game, and I have not bothered equipping any of his collars. I apologize if you had to witness that. I'm sure someone's noticed that already in the earlier videos and was dying a little bit inside the entire game. And for that, we do sincerely apologize here at whatever the fuck we are. And by we, I mean me. Alright, we have a job to do. We're gonna head back to the bug muck now. Maybe the dog won't die so easy this time. Since he actually has some fucking armor now. Maybe he'll do a little better. Poor guy. I almost feel bad for him. Look how valiant he's been the entire game so far. Not even been given proper armor. Anyway, we have to head back to the bug muck. You guys know where that's at, and you guys know how to get there. Hopefully we can get there without any real trouble. Actually, no, I think if you do it, try to go in this way, it won't let you do it because that passageway is going to be blocked again. So let's just do it ye old-fashioned way. It's almost nostalgic being here again, you know. I really do like when games do this kind of thing well. Let you revisit old areas in the game after you've gotten much, much more powerful. And you can just walk around and, like, obliterate everything with, like, without even the slightest bit of effort. I'm gonna pretend that was my attack that did that and not the dog's. Really fun. It just lets you revisit old parts in the game. I realized the reason they do that was probably to save space, kind of pad out the game, and, you know, reuse all these old sprites, because back then, storage capacity on cartridges was pretty limited, so you had to reuse your sprites and reuse your areas. And you couldn't load up your game with like 100 gigabytes of art assets. Which games now, I think, are actually a little bit too bloated as far as their file size goes. Like, they just assume you're gonna have, like, a huge hard drive and really fast internet so they can just load up the game with a bunch of things that you don't need. Whereas back in the old days, you had to both program well because of the limited hardware capacity, its limited ability to process information, and you also had to conserve space on the actual physical cartridge or the physical CD. So you had to be a little bit more aware of what you were doing, and game developers don't really have to do that anymore. Like, I've heard one of the big culprits of all that is, like, uncompressed audio for, like, every language the game is going to be released in. So you'll get, like, dialogue in, like, 10 different languages, and you're only gonna use one. So there's no reason to have the player download all those assets they're not going to use. But that's aside the point. The point is, This game's reusing its shit now, and I have already forgotten the way out of here, and have already fucked it up no less than 2 times already. Give me a round of applause in the comments section. So let's see. Well, I don't think this is the right way. Eventually, you'll break every single bridge here, and there's only one way left to go. And that's how you know you're on the right path. But I do like revisiting these old areas, as I said. A lot of games do it pretty well. It's almost a little bit nostalgic after the long journey that you've been on so far, seeing this place again. And the prehistoric area is just really, really cool and really evocative. Some of the best thematics in the game, I think, really. God damn, I'm doing this bad. We really gotta have a talk about these regenerating platforms. I mean, if they just broke the one time and you were good, we'd be good to go. We don't have to do this shit again. And here we are. I'm taking what's apparently the most convoluted pathway up here. Son of a bitch! Fuck me, I'm awful. Found a paddle. That'll make up for the 800 trips we've made up this place. Alright, so we come up here. Come up here. I don't think we're supposed to come up here. I think maybe that's my issue. Son of a fuck. Okay, we're gonna take that long bridge up this time, or that first bridge up this time. Maybe that's where I'm making my critical error, trying to do this every time. No, we're gonna go up here. No, that was wrong too. Why, God, have you forsaken me? Alright. Well, we're gonna get this eventually when there's no other options left for where to go. I'm not nostalgic anymore, now I'm just irritated. Can we not hop across that, really? Can we not? Are we incapable of jumping across that? Alright, when we go up there, we do not go up there. We make this long thing over here, and I finally got the correct path. After process of elimination, I think that was literally the last possible option we could have taken. Get out of my way. No one's afraid of you. You have no power over me anymore. You can't even damage me through my thick plate mail armor. Hop on down here, and we don't need to go around fishing for all the items this time, so just run there as quickly as possible, and I certainly hope there's nothing new in Thrax's arena for us to deal with. Still can't carry any more pedals. Well, you know what? We will never, ever, ever come back here, so let's go ahead and use that pedal, grab a pedal, and get the fuck on out of here. Hopefully this takes us up to the highest level. It indeed does. Oh. I don't know about Thrax's new look, guys. This is in fact not Thrax. This is Coleoptera, which apparently is just the scientific name for a beetle, even though this is not very much like a beetle at all. We have the crush formula now, so we can make pretty good work of that. That was pretty dang-dong damaging now, wasn't it? Shit. Alright, I guess we gotta be a little bit cautious with this guy at least. Keep ourselves healed here. I can pump out another heal on Dogbird over here just to make sure he's making it just fine. And we don't really need to worry about going in there and punching Coleoptera's heart. We can just do it with Crush, because we've done it with literally every other boss in the game. Why not? Getting a nice 700 apiece on that. Every single Crush. Pew! Pretty good use of flash there. A lot better than my flash ever was. Oh, god damn it. Heal! Pew! Good old Dogbird's not really going to be all that useful in this fight, I don't think. Can we do it in 13 crushes? I think the answer is yes, pretty resoundingly yes, but, you know, there's a little bit of tension there, I guess. Pew! Pew! Nice little lightning attack there. Damn. Alright, healing again. How did I ever play this game without alchemy? It's so incredibly broken. just lets you do so much damage without really doing anything. You don't even have to, like, endanger yourself by going into the cage. Honestly, the game probably is way more interesting when you do have to do things with the actual old-fashioned physical attacks. Like, being able to just cheese everything with alchemy does kind of take away any of the challenge the game might have. It works on pretty much every boss fight, except for one. Alchemy doesn't work very well on that, so that might very well be an interesting boss fight that's almost its own video. Caleb reached level 22, and we exploded another big bug. I also like that it gave you 4,000 talons, like that's even noteworthy at this point. And the Thrax reskin is gone. Kinda sad, really. I always thought Coleoptera was pretty cool. Mostly because Thrax is like such a memorable boss. It's even on the cover of the game. Found a wheel! So now we just need to find the gauge and the diamond eyes. So let's continue our Yonda journey here. We need to make our way back to the little airship. Or the little plane thing. The flying machine. Make our way back to the flying machine, and we're gonna head on over to the northern part of Prehistoria, where we can find the gauge, or the goggy, if you prefer. Do you have anything new? The bugs and baddies should not bother you so much when you hit them with alchemy. Would you like to do some stuff, or would you like to buy some stuff? I don't think we need any of these. We need water and roots, and he doesn't have roots. I guess we can buy all of our water. Might as well use the talons while we have it. And sure, why not? Save here for the last time. Let's get on out of here. Make our way back to the flying machine and play around on the volcano again. I think the first two parts of the game really do the atmosphere the best. By the time you're getting to, what's the third place called? I don't even remember. By the time you get to, the medieval land, the game kind of just takes on this almost rushed feel to it. The music in the third area is really nice. But, I don't know, it's just not as good as the first two areas. So, I know someone's going to point out that I did miss a container in the prehistoric village. I didn't get it early on in the game, and if you come back later in the game, it actually has a better item in it. I am aware that I missed it, I just don't feel like going back and getting it right now. I think it just gives you like a high-level ingredient, probably something like feathers. But nothing that's super-de-duper important. Oh, it's the doggo statue. That ended up here, apparently. There's no reason for it to be here, but there it is. Alright. Here we are back at the volcano's base, over by Yonda Swamp. So much power. I actually wonder if that's an efficient way to level up your weapon. A Night Basher, yeah, this actually seems like a really good way to farm up, I guess you'd call it weapon experience, whatever you want to call it. Let's go around hitting these guys, because they go down really quick. Even with just the little weenie attack. So yeah, if you wanted to level up Night Basher or whatever, this is a good way to do it. Just come kill these weak enemies. And in fact, what you could do is probably just kill the mad monks outside of the Hall of Colosia if you're like one of those people who's really into grinding and just has to level up everything. You make a lot of money doing that, and grind up your weapon XP with some pretty easy to kill enemies. We don't actually need to do that. We're probably not going to use the Night Basher too much, even if we do level it up. So, whatever. So, I think there's one hidden in... Nope, this is the one hidden in the bushes, right? So, when we wanted to go up to the volcano's very tippy top, this is where we went before. Now, the volcano has, of course, erupted, which is bad for business, and that was not the correct way to go. Did we go past it? No, this has to be the one we unlocked, or uncovered, rather. So we go up here. We go up here. Ah, I guess this puzzle's different now. I thought it was basically just the same thing, but I guess not. Okay, so let's not go up there then. Let's try down here. What have you got for me? Meow! Now, in previous days, this took us up to the alchemist. But now, the volcano's erupted and it's full of lava, which would kill the shit out of us, and that's bad. If you take that route again, it leads you right up here to where we found the gauge, which is in a pot somehow. Don't ask. And that, my friends, wraps up everything we need to do in old Prehistoria. Now we get to leave this place and never return. It's kind of sad, really. When I was a kid, I would go around and just play around in the old areas after you unlocked fast travel. Just fly around and revisit the old areas now that you're basically immune to everything, and just look around. Revisit the old places. I really enjoyed just wandering around and wasting my time back when I had nothing better to do. But your time here is very brief. You don't need to do a whole lot. Just talk to Fire Eyes, go kill the big bug, and yeah, go get the gauge. And I believe there's actually a glitch that you can do where you just repeatedly go up to the mountain, or the volcano rather, and get the gauge out of the pot over and over again. And that counts as all 3 of your items. But there's no fun in that. You might as well enjoy the revisit while you can, you know. Alright, time to head towards old Nobilia. And while we're in Nobilia, we're going to exchange our money into jewels, so we can buy some more reagents for America's favorite spell, which is Crush. Slip on down here. I don't think I ever showed this area on camera, but there is a little area off to the far right of the Nobilia town area, and that has one of those little fire pits in it. So now we're over here. This is where the dog statue was back in the olden day. I used to protect the sacred dog statue. Now I protect this big hole. Okay. I'm proud of you. Very proud. There's a reason we came here first. I believe old Horus is up here in the palace area, if I'm not mistaken. And we need to ask him what's going on. And also, he's gonna give us something nice. By gum! It's my young friends Caleb and Higgins. I'm afraid I have unpleasant news to share with you. Tiny has set himself up as leader of the Oglins in the depths of the pyramid. I fear the power has gone to his head. Should you try to talk some sense into him, be very careful. I discovered a spell in the palace library that may help you. It requires 1 limestone and 2 parts bone. It's called Stupid. 'Cause that's what it is. It's fucking stupid. So, a lot of times I don't even really bother using this spell. I mean, because it's just really good. This shields target hero, and basically it makes you immune to all physical damage. It is really good. Thanks for the help. We'll be careful. It's every bit as good as you think it would be. It basically makes you immune to physical attacks. You can still get hurt with alchemy, but, I mean, I'm not that worried about alchemy, especially if you're not going to be sort of whittled down by physical attacks where an alchemy spell can kill you out of nowhere. You'll be perfectly fine. And now we no longer need an Amulet of Annihilation to go across yonder desert. We can just use our plane, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go pay Blimp another visit right quick, because we gotta restock on our Crush formulae, and all that good business. And also, we're gonna need limestone for our new invulnerability formula. Even though, honestly, I might use it a few times, but for the most part, you don't really need it. The game, if you can't tell, is not particularly difficult at this point. So let's head on over to yonder Blimp, see how he's doing. Hey buddy, bye! I didn't kill him in one shot. I'm very disappointed with myself. Oh, I did not go to the money changer. I don't think we have any jewels, that is most unfortunate. I might cut that out if I have to go back. Because y'all don't want to see me getting back on the thing and doing the thing. That's just lame and no one wants that. Pew! You and your dog are brave adventurers. I'm very proud of you. And we don't have shit for jewels, because I've done fucked up. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make Yonda save. I am going to, I'm just gonna skip over this part and I will resume when we're back here in Blimp's Cave. The money changer is back in Nobilia, and I'm just gonna fly back on over there. No big deal, but you guys don't need to see it. See you guys here in a little bit. Alright everybody, and welcome back to series of my mistakes. So we went to the money changer, we got a lot of money. We have like a ridiculous amount of jewels right now. It is silly. So we can of course max out on everything here. Just buy all the limestone your heart desires. Build a house out of limestone. Ooh! Ooh! We have perfect 99 limestone. Life is good. Actually, it sucks, but that part of it is good. I believe we needed limestone and wax? I don't even remember. Money is no longer an object to me. I'm gonna buy a shit ton of mud peppers just because I can, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. We're gonna buy a bunch of bones, because we need bones now for the barrier spell, and that'll about do it. It's good to see you too, Blimp. No, I don't need my progress recorded. We just did all that. Mistakes were made, and now we're here. And now we get to go explore around and try to find where Tiny hid himself under the pyramid. I'm now confounded, but so far I'm controlling myself pretty well. I'm a little impressed by how smoothly that went. So Tiny has hidden himself underneath yonder pyramid. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Now one thing to keep in mind, actually before we do that, let's go talk to this alchemist here because I believe he has something else for us now. Could be wrong, but I think he has something else for us. Hello. Hey, you saved us from our corrupt, depraved, and dishonest former leader. Good job. Please take this powerful double drain formula with my thanks. No, I'm good. So he didn't even let us equip it. What's up, man? Okay. Anyway, double drain is like drain, but it's double. That's the name. The lift has mysteriously reset itself, which is most unfortunate. So now I have to use the dog to bring it back so we can cross the thing again. I don't know why that was programmed like that, but it was. And now we have to reset it. Just to I guess it's to, I don't know, remember how you got here the first time and get all nostalgic over the puzzle you solved or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the logic behind it was. So let's head on over here. I think I remember the way here, but I wouldn't swear to it. I think we need to get back. I think we need to go to Horace's camp. I think that's the proper thing to do. Whee! God damn it, I did it right. Whee! We were drug out of the ravine by no one. That's convenient. Alright, so now that we have this dry riverbed here, we can the fuck? We can go down into it and follow this little pathway back towards John the Pyramid. It is the 4th of July weekend here. It's actually the 3rd of July at the moment, but the neighbors have already started the artillery, and it sounds like a war zone outside. All very exciting, of course. People do love to the opportunity to use fireworks whenever they're given the slightest provocation to do so. I enjoyed fireworks quite a bit when I was a kid. Now I just kind of see them as like burning your money, especially when you can just watch someone else's fireworks for free. But we have a lot of fireworks stands that pop up out here around the holidays. Very exciting business. I always use some really wonderful copyrighted art that is clearly being used without consent. Oglins! America's favorite. We have some crush for you. We are fully stocked up on crush and ready to deal with your bullshit. Ah, it's beautiful. That's the only way I can get an erection anymore. Killing oglins en masse with crush. Feels good, man. Alright, let's get out of here. So this, I believe, is another area you can soft lock and fuck yourself up. Most unfortunate. Get out of my... Motherfucker, get out of here. Let's get rid of the... Why am I bothering with the axe? We just got re-crushed. We don't have to be conservative anymore. Just explode everything. Alright, let's try out this path over here first. Gotta explore the old pyramid again. This one's nowhere near as long as the first bout through the pyramid, thankfully. A lot less maze-like, a lot less frustrating. Found a call bead! I guess we should try to use some of those at some point, just to show you the new abilities that we have. Horus and Camellia have both added their little magic spells to our call beads, so they are allegedly more powerful now. Pew! Get out of here. And we got another oglin in my way that I can't target anymore. Go! Get out of here. Pew! Am I going the right way at all? Do I even need to be over here? Or is this just a waste of time? I don't know if we need to be over here, actually. Okay, have we been down here yet? I think we've been down... Yeah, we've been down here. That's where they got the call bead. We don't need to come down here, then. Let's go explore yonder other hallway. Can't seem to open that door. Now, it's implied we should... Tiny must be around. Looks like one of his rocks. Apparently, Tiny invented the concept of rocks. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we will need to use levitate here. So me buying mud peppers wasn't just to be funny, but we really didn't need that many mud peppers. But, you know, we can now levitate to our heart's content, even if we just want to waste time. Anything up here? I think this is just to help us get this loot. Found a biscuit. When was the last... Actually, I think we used a biscuit last episode, so it hasn't been that long since we used a biscuit. Down up in here. I'm glad this doesn't make you switch back to the bronze axe to break down those barriers. That would be a little excessive. This is going to take us over here where that other container was. This is just to get loot. Wings that I've never, ever used in this entire game. And some ethanol. I could go for some right about now. I gotta work tomorrow and I don't want to. Most unpleasant. I saw a bunch of teleporters that I don't remember seeing before. I'm nervous. I don't want to do a teleporter maze. I'm all teleporter mazed out. Get out of the way, please. Alright, so let's just go ahead and go down here and use the levitate thing on this rock, which I think is what we have to do in order to proceed with the actual game. Because otherwise, why would it be there if it's not to be a key? Levitate yonder rock. Does that open that door? It does not. Alright, now the door is open. Excellent. Tiny has found a home here. Leave Tiny and Tiny's friends alone.
Oglins understand Tiny, and Tiny feels the peace. Leave now before Tiny must crush you.
Dude, can we just have the diamond eyes? Can we talk? So this is a boss fight, sort of. You can't target Tiny, and we're not here to murder the shit out of Tiny. Tiny can be redeemed. It's Tiny's redemption arc. I believe this is another way that you can farm XP and money, just killing the Oglins over and over again, because they will spawn infinitely during this boss fight. And what we're going to be doing is just going around. Now, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to figure this out. This is just... I guess you'd eventually get frustrated and start doing this, but like... The basic solution to this boss fight is just to keep going back into whatever teleporter you just came out of. And if you do that long enough, you will solve the little puzzle thing. Because that's what this really is, a little puzzle. So if we just keep going back into the teleporter we just came out of, eventually we'll get to where we want to go, I believe. Or I'm an idiot and don't know what I'm talking about. That is also possible. You should not listen to my advice. I'm getting a little suspicious. I gotta, no lie, I'm getting a little suspicious of this, because now we've gone back and forth in the same teleporter over and over again. And I'm questioning if I actually do know what I'm talking about. Oop, got some nectar. Well, we can't carry any more nectar. If we could, we would have had more nectar, but we can't carry anymore, so we don't have any more nectar. We have the same amount of nectar as before when we had nectar. Yeah, see, that was different. That took us somewhere different than before. Alright, so let's just keep going back into these teleporters here. And eventually we'll end up somewhere different, I believe. And by somewhere different, I mean the little center area where Tiny's at. Maybe he can be reasoned with. Maybe he can be bargained with. Tiny, come on. Come on, Tiny.
Stop! Tiny gives up. Please don't hurt Tiny. Tiny lifts, and Tiny throws, and Tiny speaks in the third person, but Tiny does not fight. Take the diamond eyes and go.
Was that really so hard? We have received the diamond eyes.
Please stop gloating. Take the diamond eyes and go. Leave Tiny alone with his shame.
And folks, we are about done. Got the diamond eyes, we have the wheel, and we have the goggy. So we got everything we came for. Let's get out of here. So I don't think it'll be very far out of the way for me to show you this right quick if we head back on up in the ravine. If you try to go down into the Oglin cave a second time, the game will actually stop you and will not allow you to ever revisit that part of the game again. But as I said, I don't think there's anything you can permanently miss in that particular cave. There are things you can permanently miss, and I've permanently missed quite a bit, and I'm okay with that. I'll still sleep well at night. That's a lie, I sleep like shit, but it's not related to Secret of Evermore. Pew! Beautiful. I don't think so. Been there, done that. So yeah, he won't go back in there. You are permanently locked out of the Oglin cave, which is unfortunate because I always wanted to go back there as a kid for some reason. Kids is silly, yo. Let's go ahead, we're gonna run back to where the flying machine's at, and I guess we'll be done with our little adventure. Our little visit back to the past. It's been nice revisiting the old places again, seeing the old sights and smelling the old smells, but I guess everything comes to an end eventually. This is probably going to be the longest video so far. I said that in a couple of videos. I said that in a couple of videos ago, but this one I actually know is going to be pretty long because we were at like 50 minutes before I did the little cut at Blimp's place. So this one's going to be quite a bit longer. How are we on our crushes? We got 85. Boy, come on. That should be enough to last us the rest of the game, honestly. We don't need to go back and get more, but we can later if we need to. So let's head on back to Tinker's workshop and get this show on the road, shall we? Space awaits. So just gotta find where this place was again. And there's only one fire pit in all of the third world. And I don't remember what the third world's called. That's why I never refer to it by its name, because I don't remember. I remember Prehistoria and Antiqua, but I don't remember this place. Tinker, we got your shit. Hi, Caleb. Do you have the items I need? I sure do. Gave away the Gorgie, gave away the wheel, and gave away the diamond eyes. Very good indeed. Let's see here. I have to make sure the pieces are all in order. Now, if I just adjust this knob and push this button and fiddle with this gizmo, I think we're ready to go. This is it, Caleb. You're going to go where no one has gone before. Well, actually, we've been there before. Oh. Well, we've never been shot out of a turret with only a minimal chance of survival. That's true. Okay, let's go. "11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ow. Yes! What a ride! Tinker's ship worked great! Higgins! What's happened? You're so... metallic. Like Toastzilla in Attack of the Appliance People. Well, at least you'll be ready if we get attacked by bagel beasts or waffle weasels. Snicker, snicker. Sorry, Higgins. Just kidding. Now we better start looking for Professor Ruffleberg. The dog now has a ranged attack. And he is so much cooler than we are now. I don't know how long it is before we get to the next save point. But as soon as we get to that point, I will be pausing the game, and we will be resuming next week. And for you, probably like tomorrow. But it'll be a week before I get to recording again. Alright, here we are in this little area here. We got these little goblin-looking things. More of these little valve things. Looks like just what was in the volcano. Gotta reuse them sprites, but they look pretty cool, no lie. And these guys, I actually believe, do quite a bit of damage. All that shit that we just released out of here does quite a bit of damage. So does the dog. Holy shit. He's got a laser attack now, and he ain't afraid to use it. He does more damage than I do now. These raptors will fuck you. They do a lot of damage, if I recall correctly. And it takes more than one crush to kill the guys. It's like 129 per hit. Which is pretty silly. Now, I need the dog to take care of them, if you could, please. Hit us with a... No, not heal. I wanted to use the crush. I wanted to use the crush formula. Get them iframes. You still hit me somehow? How'd you do that? The thing is, I don't think there's actually a reason to fight this guy. I don't think he gives you anything. I don't even think he's worth that much money to kill. Did you just do over 1,000 damage? Holy shit. He takes a lot of damage, and I don't think there's actually a reason to do that. Got 1 credit. This game. This game. So, you've seen mazes before, but have you ever seen a place where the entire world is just a big maze? Well, welcome to Omnitopia. It is not a topia of any kind, it's fucking garbage. We're moving around from platform to platform. Each one of these leads to different little rooms. There's these little gates that you have to go and hit with the dog. And it spun me around for some reason, and now I have to wait for my attack to charge up again. That is very, very rude, and I don't appreciate it. In order to even hit these guys, we have to go into the dog, fly out here. Please just go away. And then we switch back to the boy, and come back in here. Now, between these little horizontal things is a little Rimsala that does an okay amount of damage, just enough to be annoying, and really obstructs your justice when it comes to walking back and forth in these hallways. It's just designed to be a pain in the ass. And I don't remember where the save point is. I would like to find that soon. I can always just use a save state or whatever, but like I would rather find an appropriate place to stop. So we got some little heaters going on here. I don't think you can actually get through these yet. Yeah, we can't get through there. Too tight. LOLs. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use Yonda save state method to save the game for now. And at worst, I'll have to repeat a little bit of gameplay, but not too much. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we navigate this futuristic hell. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys take care of yourselves. Have a great holiday, even though the holiday is going to be over long before this gets uploaded. Take care of yourselves, guys.